Hi, students. All right, so for today in class, you are going to do a content practice for grade, and you'll be allowed to use your notes. So if you are not on campus, you will have to make that up when you return on campus. So make sure you have good notes for Chapter 3, Lesson 2, pages 93 to 97. All right, so I'm going to review some of the main ideas out of that lesson and out of my notes from yesterday. Most of the periodic table are metals. 75% of the elements found naturally on Earth are metals. Groups are vertical. Groups 1 through 12 are all metals except for hydrogen. And sometimes periodic tables don't even connect hydrogen because hydrogen doesn't really belong with group 1. The only thing about hydrogen that makes it belong with group 1 is it has one valence electron, which makes it highly reactive. So group 1, remember those are called the alkali metals, and they're highly reactive. Group 2 are called alkaline earth metals, and they are also highly reactive. Not quite, just a little less reactive than group 1, but they're still considered highly reactive. All right. Metals share properties, physical properties with each other. Things like luster, which means it's shiny. Things like conductivity, they will conduct electricity and thermal energy. Things like malleability, which is the ability to be rolled into sheets like aluminum foil or hammered into shapes that you could use. So utensils, spoons, forks, those are all made of metals, right? Ductility. Ductility is the ability to be pulled into a wire. So that's one of the words from lesson 2. Don't forget that one of their physical properties is density, and there's a pattern on the periodic table with densities as well. Density is mass per volume. So we got snow coming. So if I just scoop up a pile of snow and I don't pack it, it's less dense. If I scoop up a pile of snow and I pack it in really tight and then I throw it at you, first of all, it's going to hurt. It's not very nice. Below the shoulders, not in the face. No face shots. So I scoop it up and pack it really tight. It's more dense. So some of the elements have more empty space than the others. So if they have more empty space, they're less dense. Some of them, it starts packing and packing. They have higher density. So there's a pattern on the periodic table about that as well. The elements in groups 3 through 12 are called transition metals. Another group of highly reactives are the halogens, which are group 17. Group 17 is not metals, they're nonmetals. So it's highly reactive nonmetals, group 17, all the way on the end down there, halogens. And then group 18, which is the far end, are all gases. They're all nonmetals. They're called noble gases, and that's because they don't react. They don't react. They're pretty chill. So yesterday I played with some of the classes that group 1 is just a lot of drama. They're so reactive. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, put me in water. I'm going to blow up. I mean, seriously, go look at YouTube. Alkali metals in water. There's some great YouTube videos about that. Let's see. So metallic properties increase if you move from nonmetals towards the metals. That makes sense, right? Because you're going from a nonmetal to a metal, the physical properties as metals are going to increase as you move towards metals. Or if you go the opposite direction, I'm moving from the metals towards the nonmetals, then my properties are decreasing. My metal properties are decreasing. All right. Transition elements have high melting points and high densities. And I think I told you alkali metals are highly reactive, especially with oxygen and water. It's the oxygen in the water. It's like, wow, they get all crazy. All right. I think I've covered everything that you need to do, because it's got a word bank. So now you just got to pay attention and fill it in. I'm not attaching it to the Google Classroom because unfortunately I can't supervise you. So you will do this as makeup work. So make sure that you mark down that you need to make this up. Make sure you're checking Skyward for makeup work that you need to complete if you're not on campus. All right? Stay safe. And tomorrow I'll be pushing out something that's related to this as well. It's, of course, the periodic table, but it's a coloring diagram for your e-learning. Matter of fact, I'll try to get it set up yet today. All right? Have a great day.